Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, sir.
How are you?
I'm okay.
Very good. Could you tell us a little bit about yourself, your name, where you come from?
Okay, yeah. I'm Aaron Boakai Toure. I am a Liberian, hail from Nima County, and Pat play from Grand Cape County. Okay, I am a driller by profession.
The story about how you got into drilling, I think, is interesting. Would you mind giving us a brief retelling of how you got into drilling in the first place as a young man?
Okay.
Yeah.
My father was an engineer. He did civil engineering, and I wanted to do the same thing, but because of the war, I never had the opportunity to become a civil engineer. So those people that I live with gave me the opportunity to be a drill technician from the beginning, where I had to go back to school in Ghana to do hydraulic engineering. And I started drilling some 24, 25 years now. I've had a lot of experience in different kinds of drill, which is iron ore drill, diamond drill, gold, and water. Okay, so I did my training outside of Liberia, and I came back to Liberia 2007. But to be short, I got in contact with a church brother who told me about Brother Andy, who has this village trail, who wanted to help Liberians to get some safe drinking water. And so when I met Brother Andy the first day, the way he spoke to me, I felt the spirit, and I felt that it was good, to help him along do this job, to give my fellow Liberians safe drinking water, because in most of the rural areas in Liberia, we don't have safe drinking water because the government is not that strong yet to supply all of the towns and villages with water. So now I'm with Brother Andy, and we are trying with the village trail, even though the village trail is my first experience. But because I have had a lot of experience in the downhole hammer drill, which is hydraulic drill, with the water circulation drill, it's not that difficult because it's not that deep, but it also helps to give safe drinking water. And so we have been going through, and this is our 8th borehole, and I guess we're going to be finishing by tomorrow and going to give the villagers safe drinking water.
And which village are we in right now?
We are in Nyawusi village. All right.
And as the leader of the drilling team, how many people are you managing out here in each village?
We are 5, 6. All right, because we have the apron team that always join us. When they join us, we are 7. But when the apron team is a little far from us, we are 5.
What is one of the main challenges you've experienced thus far in drilling for clean water with the village drill out in the bush, with a small team and a small budget?
Yeah. So what I really experienced as a troubleshooting on the drill is the water trucking. All right, because most of the villages don't have.
And that's what we see happening right behind us right now, isn't it?
Most of the villages don't have rivers or wells where they can draw water from. So we have to go far distances to get to do water trucking to be able to do the mud circulation. So this is one of the difficulties we find.
For example, today you've been waiting for something like 5 hours?
Yes, more than 5 hours.
Yeah.
Like 6, 7 hours we've been waiting for water trucking, and we're trying to stabilize the ground so that the ground cannot absorb the water. But with all that, we're taking longer time, waiting for water because of the distance.
And what is it that you enjoy about this kind of drilling?
Oh, what is more lovely
What's one
about
good
it,
thing?
Is that when you enter the village and the villagers are united, the way they flower the weeds and the way we share funds together is what make me feel lively most time when we are drilling. That is, when the men are united, flood the weeds with all problems, they don't feel the difficulties, all they want is safe drinking water, so they just keep flying and we just keep pushing down and trying to reach the real depth where we can find them better water to drink.
Well, we're sure lucky to have you as part of our team, Aaron,
Thank
with
you,
Africa
sir.
Heart Project. I
Thank
know you had another job offer and instead you took this smaller one,
Yeah.
and we're grateful for that.
Yes,
you know?
yes. One of the reasons here is that I said the first time I met you, Brother Andy, I felt the spirit within me, and when I went home and discussed it with my wife said, "Oh, it's up to you. You know what you are doing." So I decided to pray about it, and so when I prayed about it, I received a Bible reference from the scripture that told me not to be greedy, because the contract that I was getting is $1,500 per borehole. All right, and what Brother Endis offered me is not even close. So when I received that revelation that I shouldn't be greedy, I tried to, because I always want to listen to my constant companion who have been carrying me through in and out of Liberia. So I came to my senses and said, I accept the least one because something is telling me not to be greedy. So I took the job with my whole heart, and I want to always work with Brother Ende because I know little by little we can become bigger. Yes.
Thank you for everything, Aaron. Keep up the great work.
No problem, sir.